Good morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Miner. It's Monday, the 5th of December. I'm Ollie O'Donnell. I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you. Well, and it looks like we're going to have some rain here.
Yep. Did your family enjoy the football last night?
Well, I didn't watch the football myself, so I can't say too much about it. I'm still in mourning that the USA lost this week.
Well, sorry to hear that. Right, let's get into the news. Let's start with full year results from Tharissa.
Yes, Tharissa Mining here with full year results. They're the PGM and chrome producer in South Africa. Better set of results back here based on a strong period throughout the year of better chrome and PGM prices. 22% increase in revenue to Rand 10.9 billion, which works out on the exchange rates to $686 million US. EBITDA before tax increased 13% to $237 million. Pre-tax profit up 27% to 220 million. Net profit 167 million for an increase of 35.6%. They also talked to that they're still on schedule for the mine build in Zimbabwe, which would mean that in due course here they would be a company twice the size in output.
Yes, and they've guidance-wise, PGMs look pretty flat for next year, but chrome going up from almost 1.6 million tons to between 1.75 to 1.85 million tons. So that's quite a significant increase. Just looking at the share price performance, that's pulled back somewhat since the start of the year, probably due to PGM prices. So recovery there is probably what's needed to recover the share price. I think the production's probably been priced in.
Yeah, so but very solid performance for South Africa there and Tharissa. So the people that haven't been invested in Tharissa, and it does pay a dividend as well. It would the South African PGM names or chrome and PGM names, including Jubilee and Sylvania and so forth, all showing good numbers.
Yeah, the cost control's very strong there. Obviously, the rand helps, but they've highlighted the fact that the diesel cost, which is a big component for open pit mining, is a big factor, and that's priced in USD. You can't get away with that from the exchange rate side of things.
Yes, very good.
Right, Paul, what's next?
Oh, so should mention here the London quoted Tirupati graphite. They have managed to raise 5 million pounds of sterling, and this money will be used in order to buy up Sunni Resources, which has, and thereby they'll gain control of both the Monte Puez and Balama graphite projects, which are in fact fully permitted and in construction. So Tirupati scaling up with this deal where they've placed 14.28 million shares priced at 2.5 pence each. Excuse me, priced at 0.35p each. Excuse me, I should get that right here. And that the Balama Central and Monte Puez projects will be producing 150,000 tons per annum of flake graphite capacity. And Monte Puez first 50,000 ton module is completed, and the base camp facility is now in place. It's a big resource as well, so there's plenty of mine life involved with this story. So we wish them good luck.
Yeah. Okay. There's quite a bit of lithium news out this morning, Paul. There's some assays from Afritin. Zijin's announced that they've started pumping brines into their project they acquired from Neo Lithium last year or earlier this year. Feels a long time ago.
It was in January, and I believe it was January of last year.
There we go then. And then some news from Sigma as well.
Yes, first off with Afritin, that was drilling results here upon their tin production pegmatite V1, V2, and this includes both the tantalum and the lithium assays here. It's essentially the best and thickest intervals yet that they've reported from the V1, V2, and we're talking about tin grades in the 0.15, 0.16% tin range. Tantalum grades sub 100 ppm, but pretty consistent. But the key point is that they don't yet produce spodumene or petalite from the V1, V2 out there at the US project, but they certainly intend to with these kinds of grades and thicknesses. Showing 90 to 96 meters of lithium mineralization in grades between roughly 0.7 and 1.4% lithium oxide. So definitely is a lithium story to be underneath the Afritin as well.
Yeah, all looking good there.
And then the Sigma lithium announcement, as I say, it came out on Sunday, and what that was about, the key point was a major increase in reserves and resources there on its lithium pegmatite project in Brazil. Key point, I think, for investors to take home is that the reserves are up by 63%, and it raises the NPV by 300% on the project to $15 billion. They have secured $100 million of additional debt financing, and the point of that is to bring what had been planned as phase 2 and phase 3 production increases in as one development, so that they would have the intent to be producing in phase 2 270,000 tons per annum, and in phase 3 up to 768,000 tons per annum in concentrates for the Grotto do Cirilo project. And what that makes them is one of the 10 largest spodumene producers in the world at that pace.
Very good. All right, Paul. I think that's enough from us. We'll live today and back tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see you then.